Okay, thank you very much for coming to listen to us this afternoon. Good afternoon. My name is Alastair Hutson. I'm the managing director of a company called Beyond Group. This is my colleague Derek Myers, who's the owner of Beyond Group, and we're both directors of the Zero Carbon Project. What I would like to do just for a few minutes is just, before Derek moves on to the Zero Carbon Project, which is the initiative that Beyond Group are launching today, I just want to give you a bit of a background to the business Beyond Group before Derek moves on to the Zero Carbon Project. So, as I said, Alastair Hutson, I've been in the energy industry 21 years, I think. Beyond Group has been going since 1999, so we're an established business. And basically what Beyond Group do is we're an energy consultancy and software services firm that provides procurement, energy management, and distributed energy services to consumers. And our services are very much geared around focusing on our clients, so our business clients and their energy challenges. It's a complex industry that we work in. Beyond Group is based here in London, so we're based in Chiswick Business Park in West London. We're about 30 energy consultants. And I'll just touch a little bit on values, mission, and vision. Our values are integrity. Everything that we do, we work with integrity. We have to innovate in a very, very complex and fast-moving industry, the energy industry, and we provide quality services as well. Our mission is quite simple, actually. It's helping our clients achieve their ambitions, and that might be on a personal basis or on a business basis. But more importantly, and where we come to with the Zero Carbon Project, is our vision is a carbon-free world. Not sure when we'll achieve that, whether we achieve that in my lifetime, but that's a big, bold statement. But we're very passionate about climate change. A few ugly mugs there on the screen. I just want to give you the substance behind our business. As I said, I've been in the industry 21 years. A lot of our consultants have been in the industry ranging from 15 to 27 years. We're an established team with some very experienced consultants. And in the complex world that we live in energy, to provide advice on some complex issues, you need to have that experience. Innovation has absolutely driven our growth. So when we were formed and incorporated in 1999, we created an online reverse auction platform for our consumers to buy energy, to buy electricity and gas. 2010, we innovated with a more complex or a system or software to help our clients manage more sophisticated contracts. We innovated with a risk services portal. We created energy technology services in 2013. And then distributed energy service. And a typical example of distributed energy services, we work with Dover ports. So they're going through a massive regeneration of Dover, our harbour, and they have a carbon strategy to reduce their carbon emissions to zero by 2034, and we're helping them do that. And then 2018, and the latest initiative we're launching today is the Zero Carbon Project. We're established, we're proud winners. We're very proud to say that we're winners of awards, the Energy Awards in the UK for Energy Broker and Consultant of the Year. Unprecedented, we won it 2 years in a row. It's never happened before. We're working very closely with West London Business, and we won West London Business Services of the Year and commended for Carbon or Green Company of the Year. We're a growing and healthy business. We've had steady revenue increases from 1999 to 2017. Profits don't look great because we reinvest. That's what we do. We reinvest all our profits back into experienced people. We're currently buying about 3 billion kilowatt hours of energy per year. To put that into perspective, it's about 1 million households. And that equates to about $300 million of energy per year that we're managing. We have about 600 clients. You'll recognize some of the names. View Cinemas, Capita, big outsourcing business, Knight Frank, big property agent, and then a couple of charities there, Salvation Army and Bernardo. So a big range of top and big energy users. So one of our clients, the highest consuming client, consumes about £40 million of energy per year. And one of the things that I'd like to point on, and this is where we sort of came up with the idea of the zero carbon project, is that we were finding that we were able to negotiate energy supply contracts, electricity supply contracts, green electricity supply contracts at or cheaper than carbon-based contracts. And you see here, I won't read through them all, but you can see here we were saving some serious money for our clients buying green, and we were avoiding CO2 as well. That's all very well and good, and I've told you a little bit about Beyond, but unfortunately carbon emissions are rising. And renewable technologies are an exciting solution, but expensive for a few more years. We need to act now. And at that point, I'd like to hand you over to Derek Myers, who's going to take you through the Zero Carbon Project. Thank you.
Thanks, Alastair. I'm Derek Myers, CEO of Zero Carbon Project. What I'd like to do is just take you through a few slides to explore the climate change problem and the parts of the problem that we're going to focus on. And then a couple more slides just to briefly look at the solution that we're introducing. I only have 5 minutes, so it'll be fairly high level. So our biggest concern about climate change at Zero Carbon Project is the rapid melting of the Arctic permafrost. Now, the permafrost could release greenhouse gases which are equivalent to about 86 times more powerful than the carbon emissions currently in the atmosphere. Now that would be catastrophic, but that's setting the timer on mankind to solve the problem of climate change. Now there are some exciting renewable energy technologies in the pipeline. We have solar farms, we have wind farms, we have batteries, large grid ones, but also behind the meter ones. We think a catalyst for change will be the electric vehicles. We have smart meters, we have peer-to-peer trading, we have a lot of innovation in the energy markets responding to this climate change problem. But the problem is, these renewable energy technologies are still more expensive than fossil fuel electricity. And the subsidies are running out. We need several more years until these renewable energy technologies will be price competitive against fossil fuel. So there are energy consumers who are concerned about climate change and they would like to switch to green electricity. But renewable electricity prices are too expensive and they feel that their contribution is immaterial compared to the magnitude of the problem. So what are we to do? We have a solution. The Zero Carbon Project are looking to step in for the next several years while the renewable energy technology costs continue to fall and provide the ultimate solution. We have two parts to this solution. The first part are zero carbon markets, which we're going to roll out globally in competitive electricity markets around the world. The goal will be to reduce carbon emissions globally, but we need to make an immediate impact, and we also need to make a material impact. The renewable energy technologies will be fine, but we're going to have to wait several years for them to make an impact. In the interim, we have a solution, and the only way to achieve mass adoption of green electricity, zero carbon electricity, is if we can deliver lower prices compared to fossil fuel electricity. Now our zero carbon markets will deliver lower prices while switching you to zero carbon electricity. Alastair pointed out to you earlier that we're actually doing that for our large energy business clients. We want to roll that out globally through the crypto community. Now, the way we're going to deliver these lower prices compared to fossil fuel electricity is we're going to leverage off the international carbon credits. Very much unloved, very cheap compared to solar power. And they have substance. They were designed by the Kyoto Protocol's Clean Development Mechanism. They were validated and verified by United Nations. And they were reconfirmed 18 months ago at the Paris Climate Change Agreement. They're about 1/80th the price premium compared to solar farm and renewable electricity. Now, at the same time, we have 15 years, we've pioneered techniques to introduce competition into these electricity markets. And the discounts that our competition can deliver far outweigh the small premium for the international carbon credits. So we can deliver cheaper prices while switching to zero carbon electricity. Now, where the blockchain comes in is we can turbocharge these price reductions, these benefits. We've created a new Energist Token, which we're going to use for the catalyst for change. We've designed the token to capture the future utility which future customers will receive from our market services. And the way we've designed that, it's a well-designed utility token. So energy suppliers who compete for our customers across our zero carbon market, they're going to have to pay the transaction fees using the Energist Token. So as we increase our consumer base, the energy suppliers' demand for the Energist tokens is going to increase. And we have a limited supply of Energist tokens. We're also going to use the ERC20 Ethereum blockchain which provides us with a deep liquid secondary market for the trading of these Energist tokens. So we'll have the zero carbon markets delivering low prices, but we'll have the Energist token providing the real catalyst for change. And we're going to recycle 70% of the transaction fee in Energist from the energy suppliers back to the energy consumers as the reward for contributing to tackling climate change. So we're excited about the zero carbon market, and we hope you and the crypto community will join us. The first step you can take is to join our Telegram community. Thanks for listening, and we'll take any questions.